rather noisy.
I think they
Would
squawk,
anyone-
don't they?
Yes, someone imitate an ostrich for me. I will tell you if you sound like it off air.
Oh,
It's
wow.
the best thus far.
Well,
Extraordinarily accurate.
Thank you, thank you. I have a secret talent for.
are you sure you're part of a pack and not a flock?
I can't. I don't know. I don't know what I am
Of
anymore.
ostriches
She
refer
moonlights
to
in a
as
flock.
This is a good
Is
question.
that called a murder?
That's crows.
No, those
That's
are
crows.
Crows.
What is that screaming at the moon? No, it's a flock of ostriches.
It's just Ash yelling.
I'm pretty sure it's a
Don't
flock.
mind
yeah.
her.
Screaming at the moon. What do we have? Were ostriches now too?
I have new nightmares now.
I've given birth
Are you,
to.
are you ready? Are you ready for your next nightmare, though?
Oh no.
A group of ostriches is called a herd.
Oh god.
Really? I thought it was a
Oh
flock.
no.
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
called a herd.
Fly.
Oh god.
Yep, that's why they're a herd, not a flock.
no. Oh lord.
And everything comes full circle. It's fine.
Wow.
This explains so much.
We were kind of explaining briefly, but we found a necklace on the steps that belonged to Yuto, and with a coordinate of attached to it, and it led us to that silver mine, as we call it. I don't know the actual name for it, and upon further investigation, it appears he's gone into a hibernation state up in the rafters in the bigger cave. Wilds is there with him, will not be leaving his side until he comes out of the state that he is in. Doesn't know how long it's going to be or anything like that, but Yuto will not be leaving with us.
Well, at least he is found. This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, this outcome is not entirely surprising.
Is everyone else accounted for?
I have no idea what Eleanor and Alara are doing, other than being engaged.
Yes, they are likely fucking as we speak.
Oh god, ew. No. I don't need to. No.
But, you know, we could throw them on the back of something on the journey or whatever, I guess.
You're all leaving then.
Yes.
For a time. For a time. There's things to take care of, and maybe return in a little while.
I thought you were going for vacation, Lucian.
We
Yeah,
are.
that's first.
Okay, good.
Yes, we're going to spend some time on Sipta. He's going to show me around. And then we're going to go to Liftja and take care of some business there, and then maybe come back. We don't know.
I recommend everyone follow Elise and Lucian example of vacation. Everyone looked like could use.
Some of us going back to Sifter might not be a vacation.
Oh.
It's I plan to speak to some magical orders to come either try to take care of what has happened here or start to form something to monitor its future. But as it is, it's beyond what most of us could accomplish. So
Well, at least within, time frame that is counted in human lifespans.
yes.
I know of at least one order that does not have this limitation that will be quite interested in this area for the foreseeable future.
Yes, which is exactly what I'm intending to poke at.
Well, do not be secretive, build suspense. Go on, say name of order.
It's
It is mine.
Oh,
The Seekers, yes.
what? Why not just
I
say
thought-
that? What?
I had thought this to be obvious.
Yeah.
Why not just say this?
Because I had thought it to be obvious. Well, that's what I be speaking of.
I did not think
Calibor
your
is in
order.
so many clubs, we just can't keep track of essentially.
I did not think your order to be type of organization that deals with armies, more like surgical
He has book
operation.
clubs. He has a group of book clubs.
This is correct. Not the book club thing, ignore her. The other thing is correct. My order will not be a cavalry arriving to rid the land of souls and such. It is more just, now that it is known that the Well of Souls was built using magics that were taken from I and we. It is of great interest to the rest of my order. There is much observation to be done, much seeking and finding. Perhaps it will in time lead to discovery of how these magics came to be reverse engineered in this way, and this may in turn lead to a direction to continue our search.
I hope it do.
I hope this is well.
Okay, I'm crazy, or is ladies regular size now?
Oh, you didn't like being knee high to a dancer.
Mihai was very generous.
What do you think I felt yesterday?
Ash was going to be stepped on.
Oh my god!
It is
think of
hicking.
what I wanted. What?
Am I wrong?
I mean, I wanted
Mommy,
Morana to
mommy,
step
you're
on me,
never
so
wrong.
Good God, please don't call me that. The paddle is retired.
No.
You know what, Artie?
So you're saying there was a paddle?
He's passing on the paddle.
No.
This is a ceremonious moment. The order of the paddle is going to continue.
Oh.
The paddle is dead. Long live the
Oh my
paddle.
god.
That's right.
Payback's a bitch.
Yeah.
God.
Do it, you'll regret it.
Yes, quite rapidly.
You're supposed to take the paddle as a sign
Do
of
it.
figuring out your own.
Do it or
self-
no balls,
it's,
ass.
it's not a spanking
Do it or
thing.
no balls.
She doesn't have any balls. Oh, God.
But it's to work, Ricardo.
Oh, that's a bigger paddle. He's got a bigger paddle.
Ah! Big battle! No! No!
Okay. I don't want to be.
wow.
Leave that work.
Oh, dear.
One day I should learn about consent. It's fine.
No. She has joined a place where consent is inverted.
Ow!
That is
Ow!
the problem.
Well,
I'm retired! Ow!
Oh, unfortunate for
Do you have a... Did you manage to send Myra, the lady from farm, give a...
Keep hiding behind people. It will not still.
oh God. The dragon is upset.
No!
Okay, maybe if we're gonna Ash, either take your beating or concede.
Oh god.
He tried. I will not accept it.
Can you not bring it into the middle of people? That would be great. Okay, thanks.
Uh-huh. You're going to receive your beating. There you go. Colt.
No! God damn it! Fucking hell. No!
Thank you.
Mm.
No!
Artemis, should you maybe extend invitation to sparring area where there is gift?
Oh, yes.
God.
We do have a
Oh.
gift from Fenrir that allows sparring without, it's kind of like the field. It's super nice.
Oh, very nice.
Can you...
You were saying something about Maya before Ash decided to throw her battlement over here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But Bran,
Hmm?
you were saying something about Maya before Ash brought
No.
this little party over here?
Oh,
No,
Maya's gone.
Oh,
I
okay,
definitely
so-
did not bring that up.
Yeah, Maya
Not
and Hamish went
Maya,
through the portal.
Myra.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
The
then
gardener lady.
Okay, different person.
Oh,
Gotcha.
From the sparring area that would patch you up afterwards.
Oh, yes. I mean,
Like
we told all of them to evacuate. I don't know why most of them didn't.
I think perhaps everyone here could use some friendly violence to let off some steam.
Yeah. Kind of over it, honestly.
Mm. Okay, never
I am
mind.
told violence is a way of fake courtship. I do not wish to be courted by others.
You are confused, but alright.
You said this yourself in the well.
No, I said it is one of the 4 F's. It's one of the 4 pleasures in life.
No, you said that violence is how you court certain people, and
Certain.
now
yes.
you were confused.
Yes, but you are not a satyr. And I would not court a
Mhm.
pixie in the same way I would court a satyr. They are
So you're
different.
saying that
animals.
Roman and Cynthia were definitely courting me.
Roman and Zendaya are centaurs, and they are one and onlys. And I feel like if you got in between the two horse asses, that is those two, you would be dead in so many ways.
One of which would be squishing.
Good God.
Death by snoo snoo.
No,
death by
Lord.
twerking. Yes.
God.
Mhm.
Yes, Cindea would murder you between her massive thighs.
Oh God.
Or other massive parts.
What
of
did I
the
come back to? Someone squishing
Only the
something
fun
with their
stuff.
thighs.
Hmm.
I like a good thigh
It's-
squish.
Your
It isn't
dream
you.
come true.
Yep. All day, every day.
You can just go play with your paddle, Ash, if you need to.
My paddle. It will sit
go.
with my paddle.
Hmm.
Awkward.
That what
doing?
the fuck
What
are
are
you
you
doing?
doing?
Chewing on the paddle. Clearly.
Oh, I see.
That's very
I
strange.
knew you were gonna miss me, Ash, but that's weird.
I'm sorry. That's not. No, I didn't mean it like. No, it wasn't.
I
no.
mean, I guess that's not the only Woody she's had in her mouth.
Oh my God.
Couldn't be the first either.
Oh my God. I don't like it here anymore.
The nice hard shaft. She's just totally in for it.
Okay, I'm putting the fucking thing away.
Or is it totally in for her?
Oh.
God.
This is why
I'm enjoying that
Elise
Einer's getting in
not
on this.
Elise, Ash needs to find the Dommy Mommy within herself as opposed to seeking it from
Mhm.
others.
That's
I'm
true.
not
Yes.
trying to find it from anybody. I don't need it from anybody.
That's a
Okay,
lie.
darling.
What is that supposed to be? What?
You continue to be an awful liar.
I'm not lying though.
You are.
Okay, Brian, I got
I'm
a request from you. I need collars for puppies.
No, you are not collaring any puppies that I ever have.
Right.
If I
Oh
ever
no,
choose
honey,
to have
that's a
puppies.
casual reference to you.
Yeah,
What? I've
yeah.
never been collared.
Not
That's
Trust
yet.
me,
not
I
true.
asked her if she wanted to, and she was only going to let me do it if I was wearing the outfit, so.
That's not true. Don't lie to me.
And yet you. I haven't. Nick's never put a collar on me. She wanted to, but never did. She didn't.
Hey, you know the thing on your skin is technically kind of a collar, right?
What's my tattoos?
Your marking.
Mm.
The
Oh.
crescent moon is technically a, yeah.
It's alright, Ash just still hasn't finished thinking through the decision she made a week and a half ago.
Fuck you, Meg.
And
All
by
the
all-
love in the
What
world.
about decisions before or after?
It's okay.
I
had
you-
no
Hey,
control.
you know what?
over
You're all
what
you're all
happened.
very well paced together. It's fine as long as I don't have to hear you when you are screaming, crying, or like giggling. It's
What?
fine.
What have I ever?
Mm.
You are
cried
literally
or
always
giggled?
on fire.
and always either sad, crying, dying, or a combination of all three.
You see, you can pretend like we're roasting you, but we're not saying anything that they didn't just repeat.
Why are you roasting me?
I have a very important
It's to
question.
yourself. Mm-mm.
Has Artemis always had wings?
Eh.
I don't know.
Yes, of course.
I
You
would
never
assume-
noticed until now?
No.
Wow.
Listen,
Very,
Earth,
very observant.
three phases to mine and Artemis's conversations. One, at first I wanted to avoid her. Second, I wanted to kill her. Third, I had to learn how to get along with her.
Oh god.
My hoovesies hurt, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's from just having I'm having a break from the ground at the moment.
It's fair.
Yes. Ground and Artemis have ended diplomatic relations.
Oh no.
Lord. Alright, I'm gonna practice my paddle techniques. So
Hit me with the paddle one more time and I will put you in the ground. You will be permanently diplomatic with it.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
It was nice knowing Ash while it
That
lasted.
was 100% on purpose. That was 100% on purpose. See, even fail a few times and try again.
I'm not helping you. You need to learn some lessons, my dear.
No, help me, please! Please, I will do whatever you want!
You know, I think she likes being beaten. That's why
She
I
does
asked
like
her.
being beaten, which is why she,
No!
when people ask her to do something the first time, and then when she has to deal with the consequences, and is hiding behind people like an ass, though.
I'm trying to think of an instance where I've asked her to do something and she didn't do it. And it's-
Right? I've always followed
Yeah, she-
through!
Granted, I don't ask very much of people when I do, though she does do it.
See?
I am having
I
the opposite
hurt.
result when I have this
Are you
thought. I
trying to
cannot
hurt-
think of a single time she has done a thing I told her to.
I don't know.
Ash?
Maybe because
I'm going to blow up
you're not.
all of this? Oh,
I would
alright,
assume
here we are.
Calavor is because you're not a sexy woman.
That could actually be
No,
it.
no, god damn it! No, god damn it! Stop!
I don't think you realize I'm trying
should
not
have
to
had
destroy
Gary do it.
everything.
Please don't
Ash,
hurt me.
either
No,
take your
no.
beating or figure out. Good lord.
I mean, I'm running circles around him and he still can't hit me. So that's his issue.
Okay, again, take it out of
Ask
the place
if
where
I-
people are.
If I get hit by accident, I am getting up, and you will
There
not
will
like
be
it when
fire,
I
I'm
get up.
sure.
And you are the one running around people instead of just taking what you deserve.
I haven't.
He asked
These
you not to
important
hit us, and you
lessons.
did.
I didn't mean to.
What are you doing to the cabbage?
No, I didn't mean. What you taking? No. What?
Goodbye, Ash.
Does she have daddy issues? I feel like she does.
I think her parents definitely abandoned her. They're,
She has
they're the
all of
thing.
these.
So she has
Like, all of
mommy
them.
and daddy issues. So, you know.
Well, I mean, I think mommy
least-
issues is semi-universal going on, but
Yeah.
daddy issues. I'm gonna. I'll have to send messages to get a daddy. Strong male figure in their lives. Did he throw her off a cliff?
Probably.
so.
Maybe the walk will teach us something, but I don't think it will. She's one of those people that if she listened a little bit could be great at something. Well, I don't know what will have to hit her between the eyes to have any of those realizations.
Mhm.
Paddle one more time, I'll kill you.
I'm not gonna hit you. I didn't mean to.
One more time, I will end you.
Please.
I will send you to somewhere.
Alright, so Einar loves me now, and we're best friends.
No one believes this.
Hmm.
I believe it.
You know who's not going to be your best friend? Any of us, if you continue to bring your fights into the relaxation area, Ash.
Sorry, I didn't.
Wait. Your
him.
relaxation areas are separate from your fighting areas?
Yes, they are strange.
I
Huh.
didn't mean to hit him. I'm sorry.
No one
So
believes
you
that you did not
twice.
mean to hit him.
You
hit him once, you began
you
swinging
missed,
away,
like-
you turned around and hit him again.
You missed a few times and you kept going at it until you
Yes,
hit
no
him.
one
Thank you.
believes this.
It was a weird, like, brain
No
glitch.
one believes this.
Uh-huh.
Please
it
stop
wasn't.
digging this hole of
Like,
stupidity.
it was a muscle spasm
You're not
of
helping
me
your case.
turning
Right.
around.
Muscle spasm.
No one believes this.
I am to believe that your entire life is a spasm, Ash.
It
Started with one, we'll probably end with one.
Oh god. Oh lord. Does anybody have food on them?
Oh my god.
How do you consistently never have basic sustenance available?
Any
How are you not dead several times over?
A lot of
Same
people
problem.
go to a lot of trouble to save her every time.
To be fair, a lot of people
Up.
I know don't carry food on them.
See? Does anybody have food?
I believe there are several places you know that have food that you could go investigate, but
Ash.
I don't have it. I don't. Yeah.
Ash!
Yes, where? Oh. Thank you.
good god.
There's also literally a refrigerator
Keep that.
right behind Artemis and Fran.
Where?
I think that mostly
Oh.
has booze in it, but both refrigerators inside are unlocked as well, so...
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't want to just go through all the like stuff and try to find it.
It was,
Like,
it was
woman
made for
left
anyone coming from the sea.
Well, I don't know. I'm brain damaged.
I was gonna say, was there any words in that like entire sentence except for brain damaged?
No.
They all need.
Before we continue picking on Ash, even though I enjoy it so very much,
No, I don't like
Mhm.
it.
it is very entertaining.
It's not.
No, it is very entertaining.
Yes. Nom nom.
Was
nom,
there
nom.
something after
Yeah,
that?
was there, yeah. I was about to say, is there
Mhm.
like a sentence after picking on me? I'm waiting.
I
I'm just.
Did he just have a muscle spasm? But in his brain.
It's a dramatic pause.
I mean, at a certain
Unnecessary.
Very
point, it goes from
dramatic.
dramatic to awkward.
Yep. And it's hit that.
He
awkward
might
stage.
be having a headache, I don't know.
Oh.
The point is about 4 seconds, to be clear.
the most dramatic of pause, so
I think it becomes less
I think he's
dramatic
about
after a
to
certain point.
Yes, he is having a headache.
He's
very
Okay.
emphatic pause.
This reminds me of
Alright.
when someone would say something like, "Whatever you do, don't."
Yep.
Ah,
yep.
yes. Right before
do you
I'm about to take an
remember-
aggressive
yep.
nap, like
Oh.
people tell you stories.
Yep.
Mhm.
Of how you became a emperor of the emperor penguins. Yeah. That's...
I'm going to put down this portal, but whatever you do, don't, as someone runs through.
Look, that's only happened once, okay?
Artemis, I want to tell you, I fucking hate that horn with a burning.
Oh,
That's
really?
the point.
It's
Hmm.
so fucking annoying.
It is
Makes me
Yeah,
intended.
wanna
that's
end
the
my
point.
life
Fuck you,
prematurely.
ass.
The point is
Horn is to
literally
piss
to,
you off specifically.
upset people. But he knows it's us.
Oh my god, seriously? Whoever's.
Fuck
I have anger inside of me.
Yes, it's
Mhm.
adorable. I love it.
What?
Mm.
Oh my god, seriously? What the?
Look,
Oh my god. I want to end myself. Jesus, oh my god, please. Violence, 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 violence. Stop! Please stop! Please stop! Please, please, for the love of all They stop.
So much bullying.
Please.
I
The
so
thing
much
is
It's a
that
good
Ash
day.
loves the bullying. He loves it. Okay,
No, I don't.
she does.
No, I don't.
Yes, she does.
No.
She goes home and snuggles up in bed and thinks about all the times people have bullied her, and it
And then
just sets
cries
her little heart
herself to
happy.
sleep. No,
And
I
touches
cry
It makes her
myself
little
to
heart
sleep.
happy.
What?
And touch. Well, I was gonna go there, but I actually, for once, tried to keep it PG, whatever that means.
Oh, that's a
There's also that
nicer
one.
horn. Oh my god, I
It
love
is.
that one. That was
Elise, I
like
do not think
mellow.
you
Which one?
know
Oh
if
god, no,
hit
not
you
that
on
one.
face.
There's another horn?
Mm.
Yeah, it's like an emotional one as opposed to a physical one, if that makes sense.
Oh. I see. Oh, my dear.
Hello, River. Good
God,
morning.
my eardrums
Evening,
are bleeding.
Hello. No one was home.
Yeah, we were all here.
You know, I was lamenting the secret teleporter into the sewers because I wanted to go down there and check if there was things still there. But it doesn't go there anymore.
I think Splat lives down there still.
I didn't know anybody lived
Yeah.
down there, honestly.
Mm.
He never got to finish building his dungeon, but
Dungeon.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm done with demons and dungeons. They have a horrible habit of cursing the foundations of keeps.
Hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
You ever arrived while my head was spasming?
Yes.
I see.
No, she's been here
No.
the whole time.
I have
And
been
there
here
was
the
a
whole
great
time.
resounding of horns.
There was.
Yeah. She was literally standing right next to you.
Ash apparently hates one particular sound.
Oh my god, no, please stop, please stop, please stop, please. Please, something good. Please. I beg of you, I'll do anything.
Listen, Ash, you need to understand the bullying will continue until morale improves.
Mm-hmm.
My morale is fine!
Yeah, I
Put
would
the
You
be
lotion
still
in
seem
the
honest.
tin and
sad
get the
for
horn
me.
again.
Yeah.
You still seem sad to
Okay.
me, Ash.
I
Until
am.
you're not sad,
Alright.
bullying will
I'm
continue.
gonna be angry
Listen.
sad. You know what?
Why are you
be angry?
sad?
Come here.
Because.
Why?
Because of Yudo
Oh.
Yuto,
and
Narissa,
Narissa.
people leaving.
Okay.
Oh, that's weird. They both vanished.
They're in
Yes, I
the
have heard
Oh.
of one of their tragic ends. Most unfortunate.
Wait, did they just leave? They both poofed?
No, they're having a conversation
Oh.
that does not involve us.
Oh no, I was just
Because
wondering
we're being
because I
loud.
literally just saw.
All right.
Okay, have fun spacing.
Ash, don't do anything to her while she's spacing.
To be honest, everybody's very
I mean, you
dramatic
can
with
do-
this. I'm leaving. It's
do
10
something
years
to
of servitude. Blah, 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 blah. Dramatic.
Consider your actions carefully.
You're the most dramatic person I know, Artemis.
I know, but 10 years is
Anything to
nothing.
her. Put your sword away.
It's not nothing. It's a lot.
Mm,
A good amount of time.
I mean,
10
for like
years-
humans, it's
I
a
mean,
decent amount of time.
10
Like,
years
in the
and
long-
acting as the a Reaper would be substantially helpful in the issue in the city. Personally.
That's true. That's actually very true.
Which
Do we know that the
honestly,
souls they're reaping are ones that are not permanently connected to someone at the moment? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
Otherwise,
no. So I suspect what the ferryman wants is he wants Fae souls. And I know there's some,
Hmm.
so that might be an issue. Granted, he was a very loose bargain, and I feel like there's a lot of loopholes that could be pulled pretty
The
easily.
River
on
did
that
ask
bargain.
about this when she was opening the gate, and he clarified that only souls that would belong to him in the end anyway would be raped for him.
Also, I think a lot of people assume Reapers are like the person who kills somebody, and they're not. They're the person who guides the soul to where they're supposed to go.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
in that aspect, I think it would be helpful. Also, I'm particularly negligent when it comes to Arcadian bargains, so meh.
Tara doesn't fucking like me. Whatever.
Sierra also bully us.
Why is everybody bullying me? I haven't done anything.
Because you're sad. Bullying will continue until morale improves.
Morale's gonna be fucking in the ground pretty soon.
I mean, the only ones you need to be sad about is the mortal ones, the ones that are going to die before you see them again. The rest of them, don't worry. I'm sure it'll be fine. I suppose some did die, so maybe that's a bit harsh.
I mean, even if they not die in 10 years, because they live a long time, does not mean that they will not be changed after 10 years.
Everybody has changed. You
Jesus.
said change is important, Bran. We've been arguing about this for
Yes.
a while.
I know, but it's not like the 10-year thing is not insignificant. Will be changed person afterwards.
Hmm.
It's definitely something to think about at
Bran, I
least.
don't know if you noticed this, but we changed since we've been here.
I did, yes.
What a concept.
All right, okay. Mm-hmm. Wheat.
Wheat?
What you want?
Hmm?
Why you poke?
Because I can.
Wow.
Because you were within poking distance of me? Because you instilled a great amount of pain in me yesterday, so I feel like it's only fair.
All good
Yes, and it
arguments.
goes.
Yes, all good arguments. Fine. Poking will be excused. Actually, I was initially coming here to kidnap Lucian.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yes, you have to
is that
decorate a
permission
tower.
for what? Oh, that's right.
I need you to come make my house livable again.
Your
No,
house,
no, no.
eh?
I need you to burn his house so he moves into the fucking tower.
Hmm.
Like my house.
There's blood all over it.
Not any. I know vanishing spells.
Doesn't make the.
Hmm?
And that's why we had to get rid of the reading couch, because you vanished the blood along with the dye in the sofa right away.
It was a fluke.
It was a flute?
No, how you say fluke? One time thing.
Hmm. Just making sure I heard that right.
Uh-huh. Ash, why are you sitting in the fire? You're going to get ash everywhere when you stand up.
Well,
Wow. Wow. Oh, I like having ash on me.
Okay, Cinder Buns.
Butt cheeks.
Oh my god. No, we're not giving me nicknames, sorry. Yeah, you heard of me, right?
What happens in Delaware when you eat a bunch of very spicy food?
You begin
What?
hitting.
Yes, what does that do to that area of your body?
It makes it burn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or so I am told. I have long since lost this particular feeling.
Ah,
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Calabor.
Yeah, my condolences for your.
Eating is one of life's great pleasures.
I mean, there's other pleasures besides eating.
I said one of, one of.
Well, that's assassination attempt I wasn't expecting to see.
Who? Where?
What?
well, it looks like this
Oh
far.
my.
Hopefully this isn't over some particular bargain.
It probably is.
Mm-hmm.
Island?
Violence.
Or is this about the body part touching thing, do you think?
Ugh.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, looks like he's getting his ass handed to him, so it's good.
I don't know if you know
I'll
this, but
see.
wizards are bullshit.
Wizard's not that bullshit. It's
Yeah.
only me specifically. I am bull.
Yeah, you're also extraordinary bullshit.
Thank you.
Why is this considered a conversation piece? Dusty.
Well, I mean, what else would it be?
I mean, if you have the rest of the outfit, it is.
Oh my god.
Well then. It's a great conversation starter.
What
Hello.
the?
Very casual doggo. Ow.
Not you, him.
Well,
Didn't even
you
name the
missed.
boofer.
Why'd you bat me?
You are
Hmm?
fucking her dog.
I will lick you.
Not a threat. I've had you
Tell-
before.
Tell her is being a sleepy baby. Give her a minute. No, she is. Never mind.
Totally did not nearly get left behind. Totally not. Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
I left you a stroll. You
Okay,
were
then.
like, just want more.
Kenji, are you trying to swallow your voice box?
No, why?
You deep throating it?
It sounds like you are.
Sounds fine.
I was about to say this is how it normally sounds.
Yeah, it sounds normal.
You
to me.
sure?
Yes, this is normal sounding. Check your ears.
Yeah. Oh, but River's running away.
I mean, he's a wizard, of course, will
That's the
run away.
wizard roll.
What do you mean?
Run away.
Oh no. Yeah. She insists on using me as a blanket instead of a bed, so I might have squished her ears.
I
Oh.
fixed him! Back here!
Okay, she fixed her
Now
ears.
people don't sound like they're deep throating things. Jeez,
Oh. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, that could have been a lot of fun, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Einar win!
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Clap, clap.
Clap, clap. Wait, is it me that's clapping or someone else?
I clap, clap. Einar victory.
Also, hello, Bran. I heard so many things about what you did. I'm somewhat intrigued, somewhat proud, and also at the same time, what the fuck?
I have done a lot of things. You'll have to be more specific.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so well.
Yes.
Oh. That ended very well. Yes, I'm very proud.
Was that an unintentional pun?
I see what you.
That was unintentional.
Wait, what's going on?
It ended very well for
Hello,
me.
River.
Hello.
So, like, can we get rid of the stowaway, please? I know he's quiet now, but I feel like he's just trying to steal my magic so he can get, like, a corporeal form or something. I don't know what the
Want
fuck
to
he's
get rid
doing.
of the
He's
who?
really quiet.
Oh, you need soul
little
therapy.
friend.
She needs soul therapy.
Oh no! It's not a soul therapy. She needs a stowaway removed.
No, I understand. We become very good at soul therapy.
I can
Okay, good.
obliterate.
God
If you
damn
want.
it,
Yes,
Ran!
please
We've
do.
covered this! No!
What?
No!
If she asked for
Also,
obliteration.
where they're supposed to go! Not fucking obliteration!
This one's bad though.
So, then they let him suffer for eternity! That's what the demons are for!
Well, okay.
Look,
We make
okay.
that plan
Huh?
A, and then if plan
Oh.
A fail, we
Yes,
plan B.
plan B is void that shit. Yeah, I get it. But, you know, you don't start with void that shit.
I would be happy to help. Claire.
In the beginning, I mostly just wanted to spit it back out so I can actually, put it inside of the, the soul stomach, it's per se,
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
Oh,
really.
I did that once apparently. Okay, we can leave my obliteration as plan B. I think Calavor can help very much with plan A. Have you tried? Have you talked to Calibur?
It's the Khajiit man.
Kishi has wares.
Wow. If
Calibur has
Calibur
wares, if Teller has coin.
not able to help with removal, you come to me and I obliterate.
Yo, literally, I've gotten really good at soul therapy, okay? It's just like consistently soul therapy.
I just want it to go away. That's all.
Is this the thing I saw?
Apparently,
Edith
Artemis good
person?
at therapy as well.
Well,
Let's have
no.
therapy.
That's,
You know
that's
what?
original me.
You know.
Come to
Interesting.
therapy with Artemis. Tell her.
Yeah.
Teller's the one to go.
Well,
I
yes,
want to
we
see.
fucking know. Of course.
Not everyone here does. I wasn't talking to you, Artemis.
Okay, who you were talking to? Also, that's her secret to tell. Rude.
Yes.
It's not really a secret.
Apparently,
and
everyone in these
no.
lands know nowadays. So I.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
not
it's
trying
really
to
not
keep
a secret.
Wait, what is
Who
not a secret? I
Ever
miss.
doesn't know, Kenji. It is a
Wait,
secret.
do I show him the thing?
I would like to know.
Ooh, show us your
Can I
thing,
eat?
Einar.
Sorry.
Alright,
Okay.
this is thing show
Not
and
eating.
tell now, please.
Lord.
Alright.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kitty. I want to pet the kitty. I'm gonna pet.
Wait,
Werecat.
Poop its
should
nose.
should we arrest you now? What? We
Yeah,
we
wait.
see
I heard that all
tra-
the Fairmont
trans-
of
he's-
animals
registered,
include
though.
garter stakes. Wow.
He's got it
registered.
tagged and everything.
Registration of animals?
Only if they
I
would
don't
not
know.
switch
I don't know
back.
if he's been
was
neutered though.
The thing.
Does
I
he
hope
have all
not.
of his shots?
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm confused. Goodbye.
I hope you enjoy getting your nose
Oh,
booped for
bye-bye.
the next time.
Taylor, come have the therapy session with Artemis. If not work, then Calibur can try to remove. If that not work, then Bran will obliterate.
Listen, my therapy
Okay,
sessions are
who am I going where?
exclusively with the souls of the possessing soul, okay? Right?
Okay, Artemis is plan A with
Why?
therapy.
I'm the
Calibur is plan B
Okay.
with forceful removal. And
you
Bran
guys-
is plan C
Kill you,
with
Ash.
obliteration.
Okay. So Teller, you want to tell me about your hangers on? Or does your hangers on want to tell me
The
about
stowaway?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, the stowaway is a man that got absorbed by the soul well like hundreds of years ago, from what I understand. He hates Shakespeare, but he is a prominent dark and arcane user. Or at least he's been using my arcane and dark magic against me.
Fascinating. Usually
I think
with
I remember the Shakespeare part.
upsetty
He
spaghetti
hates Shakespeare.
ones that refuse to move on, they get threatened. And they usually see logic on that. Upsetty spaghetti.
All he's been doing is been screaming in my ear, murder, 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 kill them all. They don't appreciate you, murder, 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 so on and so forth.
Are you sure that's not your inner
It's-
demon speaking to you?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure.
Is having an inner demon a fae thing?
No, she's a particular type of fae. It's not a demon, it's just the easiest way to describe it.
Oh yeah,
I
I mean, I can explain it,
that
but
was-
tell her, would you like me to explain it?
What are we explaining?
How you're basically split.
Yes, go ahead. I feel like you would have a better time trying to explain it than I would.
Yeah, so long time ago, Teller was like one personality, a Wendigo. Wendigo got tired of bullshit and basically forced the Teller to come out so it could go into retirement when Teller found the hedge. That happened, I don't fucking know how long ago, thousands of years ago. Teller's old as dirt.
Well, that's dirt.
Yeah. However, this stowaway has provoked the other half of Teller.
But yeah, long story short, got my heart broken. Wendigo said, fuck it. Separation between emotions and instinct and rage, and I am said emotions.
That sounds like the kind of thing that needs a mending of your own soul before you can eventually
Yeah.
hang on or hang
Yeah.
on.
that's the issue. The
Soul stitching.
stowaway. Well, the stowaway is kind of been actually the one keeping them apart. So it's actually the opposite. We need him removed before we can mend. Because the moment she joins back together, she would be able to technically purge him herself, but she can't, because she can't, when she switches to the other teller, she can't concentrate hard enough to know there's someone else piloting.
No, Bran. This is not the way.
Not yet. Okay.
And wow, Kenji picked up invisibility along the way somewhere.
Did I? Oh, boo.
I see
You're
you.
not seeing.
Nope,
I see you.
I don't see you. There we go.
You know,
I think it's
Thought I
because
was
it went
going
through
to
a
bite
port.
into a fluffy pile of air.
it's pretty unfortunate that so many souls are of the opinion that they get a choice. I wonder if there's a way to rip the soul out without breaking it or destroying it.
I
So
mean,
that is plan B. Calaver might be able to remove manually without destroying.
Yeah, usually therapy works when you have a one soul per person. More than that,
Exactly.
You know.
It also helps when the
I can't give
soul
therapy
that is
to-
supposed to be there isn't split.
Well, no, the issue is I usually don't give therapy to the person. I give therapy to the soul. And I say, hey, listen, you're dead. It kind of sucks, but there are alternatives, like not possessing people, because that's gonna get you destroyed. I give
Yes,
such emotional support.
Well, let's be fair. Even with Mayfly, you were rubbish when it came to emotional support. Unless it involved reading pages and kissing.
Excuse me. That's just because I am
And you're a Saint, River?
straightforward with the things that need to be said.
I'm not gonna comment on a lot of things that has happened in the past.
You did not know her as Mayfly.
Hey, I know me as Mayfly, and
And
she
yes,
never offered
I am
therapy.
Wait, what?
Go fuck
Kaneko.
yourself.
Why does my red one keep?
Let's not be drawn away from plan A. Yes, focus on therapy.
Okay. So, what is this person's name? I would like them to speak in this person. Maybe therapy is not one of those things let's do in front of people unless you're okay with that.
I do not mind it. I'm just gonna warn you all now. He might use my arcane to levitate debris and attack people. You know, stuff of sorts.
Okay, so here's the options, right? Either you bring him out or I go in. And if I go in, I'm not going to be nice about it, nor am I going to be sane about it.
We're not doing the second option.
I was about to say
First
that's plan C, right?
No, no. Plan C is obliterate.
So Artemis's plan is not plan B.
Artemis therapy is plan A, but therapy needs to be out,
He
in
doesn't like when I
waking
dream
world.
walk.
Wait, someone doesn't like dream walking for once?
No, he likes the dream walking. He doesn't like the cost of dream walking.
Oh, the poor bad.
Proceed with therapy, please.
So, what am I doing?
Well, you think he
Where
is
Calaver
not
go?
reasonable and cannot be reasoned with. Teller?
Hmm?
Do you think this possessing soul can be reasoned with?
If we can get past all of his anger and trying to build a little fortress within my mind, possibly? I don't know why he's trying to make a home. It's like a giant ass, like, mage tower for some fucking reason.
Because he doesn't recognize he's dead, and he thinks it's the realm he can rule, probably.
Most likely.
So, I mean, again, this isn't therapy for you, this would be therapy for them. And if... Can we speak with them? Should we speak with them? Should this be done in a different way?
Sit in front of fire. Relax.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't think the Wendigo would like for him to get any sort of therapy. He's caused enough damage.
Good night, you two.
Well, that was
Wait,
dramatic and fast.
where are they going?
Just disappeared.
Wait,
Why do
I
we
got
even
no
sleep?
idea.
Why do we even
I
bother
need to
come up
kidnap-
here? It's immediately everybody just abandons us. It's like whatever. It's
I
fine.
don't know if it's probably because we're all talking at once. They get overwhelmed.
And Lucia next.
This happens every time with me and Teller.
Yeah, we talk for a while and then they all just kind of walk away.
I have experienced this as well here, which is why I don't usually come by. So.
Without the word of goodbye.
Well, either way.
Woo! Well, hey, they have plenty of booze in here, though.
Well, if they are going to be gone and there will be no host, I will not be staying. That's a pretty simple thing for me. Ow, 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 ow.
I'm gonna take all the black robe. Come. All the rum's gone.
Don't make it worse. But yeah, I'm mostly still inclined to just ripping him out, eating him, and just making him suffer within the little gut thingy, whatever the hell I have. I don't even know what the hell I have. All I know is I eat them, they suffer, and then they kind of just go poof. And that satisfies Wendigo. With what he's been doing internally and in ways externally, and feeling the aura of him, yeah, he deserves suffering.
That's what you make of it, then do so. Ow. I don't have a portal home. Ow.
Would you like a portal home?
I can give you a portal. Ugh, that milk was nasty.
Are leaving?
There's no one who resides here, Brand. I do not like to stay in places where there is no resident. I don't know if you
they
noticed that.
probably just having a conversation. They might be back soon.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Roman and Zendaya came over to us. I don't know if they told you.
Excuse me?
They seem to
I helped them make a
have calmed
soul
down since that other night at the gate.
Before
I know
or
they
after
left.
they left?
Before they left.
Okay.
I don't want your sass.
Well, this is better. Am I the only one who sees that tree?
This is
Okay,
new.
good. Who left all the gates open?
I did, I'm sure, last night.
There's a
Let
big boy
Leisha
here.
know.
Hello, big boy. It's like almost like a cousin.
Yes, that penis-like tower there is for Brett.
Oh, what?
Yes, right there. You see it? Next to the rest of the castle.
The goat man.
Ah, yes, he's on retainer.
This be nice. That is big pool.
Mm-hmm.
Giant pool.
What happened to all the floaties?
Apparently they didn't like them all.
People to remove the floaties.
You good over there, Kenji?
Yeah.
Are you trying to eat a cat?
I'm trying to resist the urge to eat the
If
cat.
you eat my cat,
Don't.
I will send something to eat you.
Wait a minute. Did you eat Max?
What? What can eat me? You know what I can turn into.
Mm-hmm.
Look, why am I so
Did you eat my cat? Did you eat Max?
No.
Why was there in there?
Oh, I know it.
Kenji?
All right. Are you thinking about stuff? Or
No.
why'd we come back here again?
Because I'm not going to stay in a household where there are no residents. I fucking hate that.
It is very weird to just,
Just all of them leave without
Leave like
telling
that?
us, saying
No, and
anything.
That's a big boot.
and I hate it, and I refuse to stay in a place where people do that to you. And it has happened to me many fucking times, even prior to these happenings all around. And I won't stay in a place where people leave like that. And there is no one who lives there. I won't stay.
It's reasonable.
But yes, in regards to your hangers-on, if you think that we cannot reason with him, and you would just rather devour him, do so.
That's the issue. He's stuck to me somehow. I don't know why. I don't know how. I have not been able to move him. He's just been going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper.
Oh, I remember that.
And maybe it's because he's a soul fragment. He's trying to connect to mine. I don't know.
So is he hiding amongst your soul, or what?
Possibly. He has gone deathly quiet ever since the soul well shattering. And I know he's still there because I feel him, but he's, I don't know, sleeping. I don't know.
Maybe less angry now, possibly.
Possibly. Not that the thing that's been torturing him for however long he's been dead is gone. Or whatever you did with it.
My theory would be
Oh, no.
you
Frankie,
and
pick me up, please.
you and Kenji have decently strong
Uh,
wills, right?
Okay.
I need you to pick me up, please. I can't jump.
It's okay.
Hmm.
You and Kenji have decently strong oaths, right?
Mm-hmm.
To each other? Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, and the issue is he has somehow embedded himself between Teller and the Wendigo.
Between teller and teller, yeah.
I'm going to use the two terms to be able to differentiate the two parts.
That's fine.
Oaths are not made to a part of a person, they're made to the whole being. So, theoretically, you could pull upon your oaths to her and kind of pull the two creatures closer together and possibly squeeze him out, and which would give the Wendigo an opportunity to devour him.
Meaning, I could force Teller and the Wendigo together.
Maybe not quite that, but you could definitely get them drawn towards one another, and I don't think that would be something that they would fight, would it? An extremely primitive form of soul stitching. River, do you remember Mozzie's soul stitching with Rico?
Vaguely.
Basically, what that is you, if you take two pieces of fabric, right, and a thread, and you put the thread between the two, you have to pull the gap between the thread between the two pieces of fabric out to stitch them together. In this case, it's the same thread to two different things. You just have to tighten up, I guess, would be the way to explain it. Instead of having to construct this thread, you already have it existent. But
Interesting.
that's the theory.
Oh, I can't put. Okay, so each individual one. Sorry. Yeah.
So, if you can pull on that oath enough to get them close enough together, maybe not reformed, but squeeze him out. Even if she doesn't get pulled back together, she might be able to react to him at that point, as he's not hiding between her. Granted, this is just a theory. Not the way oath bonds are supposed to be used, but, you know, we don't use oath bonds the way they're supposed to be used anyways. Right, River?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you see any holes in my theory, Bran?
Honestly, it's too specific to say, and I would say no, not any like broken principles, any broken universal principles that I can think of.
You're Fey enough, Kenji, to be able to do it. As much as you deny it.
Oh, no, I'm very much a stolen changeling. No, kind of, you know, accepted
Certainly
that.
worth an attempt.
Or maybe I can coax it into me. Take it home.
I think the Wendigo wants to eat it, River.
I think it does it as well. Yeah, no, very much was. Yeah, no.
So either. Interesting.
And the question is, when I invoke this oath, is the Wendigo gonna wanna be one again?
So this is the issue, right? So you must, when you invoke an oath,
I meant there when you invoke it,
No.
there's no stopping it.
No, no, no,
It's
no, no,
invoked.
no, 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 no. What? Let me show you.
What's she doing?
Oh no. I shall watch and see.
I try not to think about what Artemis is doing most of the time.
Oaths can be manifested physically, but they don't have to be. They are like cords, chains, threads, braids. Depends on the relationship, right?
You're at what the? You started walking around again.
The cat.
Yes,
Yes.
both of them, by the way.
Solstice.
Leave the kitties alone. It happens.
So, for example, if you were to manifest your oath between Teller and you would see some chain, cord, braid, something, some color, some material from your heart to hers. If you're looking at it on the metaphysical plane, dream realm, soul realm, whatever it is you want to access it, you'll see that cord splits into the two parts of her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what you'll be doing is you'll be running your hand down the oath as it splits and trying to hold it together. Because it is one oath, right? It's your oath bond. It's the collection of all your oaths, promises, and bargains that you have between one another. That's not to say that the Wendigo might fight against it. Maybe they won't. Maybe this invader will be between them, will push against it. So where you might meet resistance, I am unsure. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So, I mean, how does the Wendigo feel about you?
I don't know. I've never met it. Nightmares.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest here. She's been dormant all the way up till coming to these lands, pretty much. With him being asleep as often as he has been, it's kind of hard for the two of them to actually meet and say hello. But the couple times she has come out in the past, well, she didn't really attack him on sight. So I'm guessing she's at least tolerant? I don't know.
So I think your biggest resistance will probably be from this invader, right? If he is hiding between these two versions of her, he will do his best to not allow you to bring them together, at least bring them close.
Tolerance wins over hate and wanting to eat.
Especially if you can commune what you're trying to do, so there is not a struggle. That would be best, but...
Struggle is bad.
But I'm letting you know, Teller, this would put a strain on you as well, because you're the one that split yourself to begin with. It's been a long time ago since you've been whole again.
And it could be soul stitching if you pull far enough and they accept it. You take that oath bond that she has and you wrap it around the two parts of her and you pull them tight together. Well, that oath bond you both have. It's not stitching so much as binding, but it is common. That's how Fae tend to stay together, in all the titles and names they've acquired over the years.
Wait. Is this something I can do?
You can manifest oath bonds if you think about it hard enough.
No, I mean...
Wait, with how many lovers you have, River? I'm surprised you haven't done this already.
No, I mean to my own soul.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Tie your soul up? Why do you think the oath bonds wrap so tightly around you? At least, I mean, around me. I don't know about you. I've not seen your full oaths.
Yeah.
They tend to become like chains.
Well, I don't want to derail the conversation here. But...
Tell her it's up to you.
I mean, if it's gonna get him out to the point where I can devour him, I'll do it.
All right then.
So, what happens when you divide a soul? As the Wendigo Taylor.
Well, normally it's quite a painful process, but considering at the time we were going through a heartbreak of sorts, it quite literally just felt numb.
For you?
Yes.
Or for the soul? What about the soul?
No.
He's a new thing. He literally came.
Yeah. The splitting of the soul was thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. The soul that you devour, what happens to it?
Simple as that. It's gone. It suffers through however long it takes to digest and go through all of his crimes, and then he is passed on.
Okay, so he's not obliterated. He passes on?
No, it is obliterated. Slowly. Painfully.
If his crimes are enough to the point where he needs to die, he will die. He will be gone, and he will no longer exist. His soul will quite literally be absorbed to the point where it just gives me more life.
Oh, so you'll absorb. And who judges fate?
In a way, yes, I am controlling his fate.
So you get to decide consciously or subconsciously?
Subconsciously. It is my nature as a Wendigo.
Wendigos historically normally seek out spirits that have escaped punishment to wherever they were supposed to go.
For all I know, they pass on to those places. And me personally, all I know is I devour them. I make sure they suffer, and then if they pass on to wherever they're supposed to go, they do. If not, just more fuel for the fire, I guess.
I see. Carry on.
So you're okay with possibly becoming whole again, Teller?
It's been thousands of years since that separation, since that heartbreak. I personally have moved on. I don't know about her, but I can only hope she has, considering she hasn't actually woken up in the middle of the night and slit your throat.
All right.
I feel like I should probably at least somewhat prepare for this, mostly for her.
Secondly, both forms are, from what I've been told, physically different. So you're gonna have to throw away the wardrobe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to at least change clothes to something loose, because if I'm gonna get taller, I'm gonna get taller.
And so you want to do this tonight then?
Either tonight or tomorrow night, whatever's alright with all of you. And you're all gonna witness it anyways.
I would say this is up to you, love. But I think you should not deny what your true nature is.
That's what I'm
If your true nature is the Wendigo, then you should be the Wendigo.
I mean, also maybe consider not what is word? Maybe you are more than just one word. Yes, maybe there's no need to. What is the word? It is a D word, I think, but I forget what name of word is. Describe? No, something like this.
Okay, Brand, I'm gonna need to start over. You spoke so many words at once, so I'm confused. What?
Okay, well, I agree with River up to a point, yes. If Wendigo part of you, great, but, you know, it's not all you are. Many other words can be used to describe you.
Yes.
Define, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Yes, that word.
Wendigos
Words
are
of words of
also
words.
known as the vengeful spirit of the forest, or something like
Words
that.
are difficult.
And I have no
I agree.
forest, so...
You don't have a force, but we could claim one together.
True.
I'm waiting for Artemis to stop thinking. You know what? I'm gonna go think myself. I will be back in like 5 minutes.
Roller coaster.
All right.
Yeah, sorry. I've been needing to think for a second.
Taylor, I do find it fascinating that your kind have innate ability to obliterate soul. Very interesting. Anyone can do this? Any Wendigo?
I haven't met any other Wendigos to actually know if it's something with either me, my ancestry, or simply just a Wendigo thing. But I do know one time I tortured a soul to the point where it just no longer existed.
Is there a chance that you are unique?
Possibly.
So how did you come to be Wendigo? Were born like this?
I believe so. I don't remember anything past just waking up in the forest and having a purpose and a goal and just doing what I've done. I don't believe if I have ever had a family before, hopefully did. I just been full of instincts to protect, kill, maim, murder, eat, consume.
I mean, these instincts exist in all living beings, but usually consume does not mean soul. Interesting. Is there a period of your life that you not remember? Before you start being Wendigo?
I've actually been using Fey magic to forget majority of my life, especially before the Feywilds and the hedge.
Understandable, but unfortunate. At least, for this line of questioning.
Might as well continue asking. I might actually have an answer with how much I remember so far.
So I am intrigued by fact that you say that you've never met anyone like you. I'm considering possibility that maybe is what is the word opposite of natural. Not fabricated. What is word? I was considering possibility that maybe someone do this to you or something happened to you to make you like this, but if you not remember, then difficult to tell.
Well, my current state is mostly just because of the Feywilds mixing with the magic I already had, not to mention the separation. The Wendigo side of me quite literally pushed herself away and has kept the Fey myself here.
Do you know? So, hold on. I understand that Wendigo, as far as you can remember, part of you. But was it like a separate thing? I understand that originally same soul and can be stitched back together, but do you know if there is origin?
I don't quite remember the origin, but I do remember the separation.
I ask this because the only time I've heard of any being with natural ability to consume souls, and I don't mean things like demons, right? That is different. Demons collect souls and can eat them, but is creatures of abyss. Ever been to abyss? Is plane of existence.
Oh, that place. That's very much a long time ago.
No, abyss is where demons come from. I get confused.
Depends on which part you're going to. Yes, the abyss can be from where demons come from, but there's also a section where souls go to, especially those of the kind that need to be tortured by said demons.
Okay, I am trying to remember planar conversation that I heard many years ago. Was it not demons? It was daemons, I think.
Yes, I
from
believe so.
Abaddon
Daemons.
that consume the souls naturally. From the plane of Abaddon. Ever heard of this?
I believe so.
Possibly Wendigo part from there?
There's a possibility.
Maybe demonic influence? Should definitely not get rid of. It's very rare see demon in this plane.
all I
Whatever
do
you
know,
do.
I am part Fae.
Well, yes, but
Quite literally Fae touched at this point.
from what I understand, this can happen in many ways. This is very confusing. In introduction to Planar and Faith things has left me very confused many times.
Wait, Wendigos are not demons, and they are very much real. Did I miss something here?
I mean, I suppose it depends on what you mean. Like Wendigos, like the things above New Asgard.
No, Wendigos are a thing of nature, Bran. They are fae.
Yes.
They are guardians of forest and land and such. They are very real, very normal.
And do they not consume souls?
Yes. Some, not all. The things you see out in the world that are demons are not... They are not Wendigos, Bran. They are demons. What she is something completely different.
Taylor, if you knew about this, when I asked you, why you not say? I asked if you were only Wendigo that you know, you say yes.
Again, there's no way to run into a Wendigo. If sometimes, if I ever were to say run into them, we would quite literally fight over territory. I have not been able to actually sit down and talk with them.
They are... I do believe they can be territorial. Just because she's never ran into one doesn't mean...
Territorial, and we're quite fickle beings. It's actually easy for us to hide amongst the woods.
This is true.
Wherever we call home.
She is the second one, only in my life that I have come across.
We're quite good at hiding.
Mm-hmm. Even the first one, though I did have a conversation, by the time I went back to try to have another, it had moved on.
I suppose devouring of souls ability not as rare then. Great.
That was the reason why I was saying that she should be the Wendigo she was meant to be. If this is the case, what you are. Even now, I find myself in a weird predicament, stuck between two worlds as well. If I were to have the choice to be home, I don't know. Would I rather be vampire or fae?
I don't quite argue with you wanting to say that they should be, well, together, or we should be together, but still, it's just hard finding an agreement to say be together.
I understand.
Well, I'm afraid that probably since you also have since you are able to devour the soul, but cannot because of how connected it is to you, I would probably have the same issue. I do not yet have the how you say, the finesse to very carefully pick souls apart if they are very, very entangled. I'm learning slowly, but it is I feel like if you cannot do it, I probably cannot either. I would be able to destroy it if it was, you know, more loosely connected to you, but you can also do that. You don't need me for that. Yes?
So I don't.
So I suppose Artemis' method to separate you from it best.
Yeah. All I do know is that at this point, might as well get it gone before it starts trying to make itself more comfortable and possibly even create its own being from my magic. If it was to do so, I don't know what would have come out.
Say again, please. Sorry.
Thank you for the raid.
I think he is trying to
doing
make
anything, I'm
himself
eating
his own
crackers,
little
but-
form with my magic.
Welcome, raiders.
Own
Well,
being
don't let
of
me do
life.
that.
Bear.
I
Yes.
apologize if I need to excuse myself.
Okay. You are excused.
Hello.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, I need to put something on.
But yeah, I hope you guys had a good season. It's been pretty fun.
Oh, you're gonna headbutt me. Okay.
Oh, yeah. After headbutting a fall and damn near hurting myself, I figured I better as well get some more.
Yeah, some prosthetic horns should save your brain just a tiny bit.
Depending on what's going on, I might play Artie
Yes,
again, but it would be
If
only
you
if
don't
the
give
Kingdom still
access
exists
tonight,
and it's a faction.
maybe
Like,
tomorrow,
if it's not,
you
I'm
know.
playing something else.
Well, actually, I don't think I can, but I know
I don't really like the idea of playing
theoretical
her again, but
books and studies and stuff like that, soul magic. But
yeah, Ren's next
actual
character concept is a
practitioner I have
rug.
not done in very, very, very long
Artie,
time.
when she gets stressed out, will lay down and
do
pretend to
not
be a
blame
rug.
you.
So,
So yeah.
I am back. Is Artemis still gone?
Apparently, yes.
Sits very still and ignores it. I'm eating crackers. It's one of those where we
Well, it
wait
must
for
be
it.
battling some tiny demons.
have a good night.
Probably.
Probably so. Probably a bunch of barkers.
Yes.
I look forward to it. It's a continuation. Though. That's the part that's like weird, right? Like everything we did this season was we didn't think this was going to be a continuation, so we kind of just did it with like blatant disregard for whatever the fucking story was, and we're like, that's fine. Turns out it's a continuation now. We're like, oh shit, the consequences of our actions, here they come. Send it. Send it. Yeah. I hope it's a little bit more strict on the factions, because I think if it was stricter on the factions, we would have had a lot better PvP. But the problem was is both faction leaders poofed halfway through the season, and your group is sitting there and my group is sitting there like, what's happening? We have no control over any of this. What's happening? I don't know, we got distracted. We're like, let's make a kingdom. Yeah. I mean, so here's the thing, right? With the big... That was meant to tie us really... The hedge story was supposed to tie us to the anti-group, right? That was the whole purpose of it. And then the anti-group had nobody, right? After a guy who played Raylan, like, stopped, we had literally no input. And it was like, what? Like, we had no feedback with the wolves. We had no lore. We had no drive. And that was about the same time that we were outed. So we had lost our P. So it was really hard at that point in time, right? So that was when we did the event, and nobody liked the event. And then we're like, you know what? We'll just make our own kingdom. We'll take over this roleplay. And by the way, we didn't ask anybody if we could do that. We just did it, right? We just did it. We didn't ask anybody at all. We just said we're doing this because at that point, I don't think anybody wanted to continue the role or war RP. I think because we weren't getting any actual like RP from it, right? It was just PvP. She made like 300 landmines, and I said, go put some mines out. She put them all out. And Mel was not happy when she had to get rid of them at the end. Yeah. I don't know. I think it was like I knew once you guys like went to go do bombing run, it was done, right? Yeah. I love raiding, but like, I don't know. It's a very, very different thing, right? A raid that actually is run with like bombing runs and repairs and people rebuilding, and like it's hard fought when people are actually repairing and building during that, right? But like, I don't know how it would be done well. I thought it would be more fun in that area, like for a raid. I don't know though, like it was a hard, very laggy. People would fall and then you'd have to run all the way around and like. But I think after that fight with the lag, there were no more PvP events, right? Like we were done on PvP. I don't think it was because we had no ability to like make any. Couldn't do anything. So we were like, meh. I don't know. I hope if they do factions again, they're even factions, though. They're not one pseudo-admin faction and one admin faction. Right? The reason I love factions is because they're really, 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 really good for RP. Because otherwise you have, like, 40 groups with 3 people in them and a bunch of fucking builds and blah, 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 blah. And no hubs. There's no hubs when you do it that way. Or the only hub is the hub. People get really like weird about the hub, right? I'm going to, right? So what I have a couple things, right? I'm going to ask them, are you going to run factions? Are you considering Night Hollow as one of those factions? If you are, I would appreciate if it was an admin run or if I ran it. And that maybe that's me with like a little bit of an ego on it, but like I would prefer if both factions were admin run. Personally, I don't know if they would prefer that, right? Like that's kind of my opinion on it. I don't know if I would play Artie again. Artie or her daughter, perhaps, maybe. Artie is really, she's 3 seasons. She's 3 complete full seasons. So she's done, really. Like, this is like, she got her horseshoes off, which was literally a 3-season story arc. It's why she has wings and she can't walk right now, right? I'm going to reach out to them, I swear. Yeah. But here's the thing, is like, a lot of times what I've seen is servers will do factions and they'll allow people outside the factions, and then you have nobody in the factions. And it sucks because now nobody's in the factions, and the storyline is built around the faction idea, right? But like Night Hollow specifically is an evil faction. Like, it's an evil faction. It's vampires and werewolves and fae and demons and voidlings and everything bad. Yeah. Is it good? Do you like it? Good. Yeah. Sub-factions, so yeah, sub-factions that override and reimagine faction RP can get messy. Like, I think the thing, like, I've been thinking about, it's like, how would I set up a faction, right? And I would set up a faction very similar to the way Fairmont was, but instead of having the Fighters Guild and the church and the Mage College and blah, 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 I would have, like, the same way I do groups, which is I would have, like, subgroup leaders, right? Like, I have this person in charge of military, and this person in charge of the church, and this person in charge of magic, blah, 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 right? That's how I would do it, and that would be kind of like, it's an organization. I ran, it wasn't the Mage's Collar, it was called the Mage's Circle in a Camelot season. Camelot versus Vikings, which is the other big faction season I played. And I played that with Turbo. And that, like, that developed somewhat autonomously, but like, well, like, the NPCs, yes, I would keep the NPCs, but I would also have that organization have a leader, right? If the Mage Tower had a leader, that'd be so much better. Because we could go and, like, interact with them, right? Or if, instead of, like, the Order of Fenrir is a military organization or a church, there's a leader, right? Yeah. Yeah, like, so, like, that's one of those things. It's like, I would put Revan in charge of military. I'd find somebody to do religion, because I feel like religion is an easy way to get quests from the admins, right? God has commanded this of me, right? Has commanded this of the kingdom, and if this is a country that is very faith-based, it's a very heavy faith-based country, to receive a commandment from your high priest, from God, lets you have story motive. And then you have the Mage Tower that's like, I don't know, I disagree with the church. And then you kind of have that, like, interplay of those sub-factions, right? But they're all part of the same faction. And the thing about the difference between factions and groups, factions allow intergroup conflict, right? Well, their faith is under Fenrir, right? It's an evil god, right? It's an evil god, right? So if the evil god says, I command that you sacrifice 5 people to me, and they're an evil kingdom, it's not going to be like, oh no. Maybe we'll have some moral quandary about it, but like literally we joked about how there's a law about humans. Yeah. There's a law about humans, and the human law is that you are not allowed to hunt them to extinction. It's the same law that we have about animals. So, like, Artemis was made by a godlike creature. She was made, like, by an Arcadian. But the problem, and that's how changelings are made. Arcadians are, like, the equivalent of gods. They're only really gods in their own domain, but they're still extraordinarily powerful if they ever come to the mortal plane, but they can't really, right? They can interact in the hedge, but, like, the problem with Arcadians and their changelings is changelings despise their Arcadians, right? It is a constant, this Arcadian wants me for this purpose, and I don't want that, right? It's not a positive relationship with their god, right? Their god is a very personal god, but it's not a god that loves them. Maybe that's not even fair. Their god loves them, but they despise their god, right? They are constantly trying to escape from their god. Artemis, last season, her big arc, which is actually Stray's big arc, was she escaped the bonds of her Arcadian, which is something that never happens. Yeah. So that's how Stray's character went from being a vampire to being a changeling. Is Stray's character did this huge arc, and I kind of acted as the DM, but like my character had no interaction with this whole arc, right? She did this whole arc of collecting the Arcadian's name and their title and their regalia and all of these things about the Arcadian, and then she went and basically she bargained. She fought this Arcadian to free her. All of this Artemis never knew until it happened. Like, it was done by the time Artemis knew it happened. And like that was like the big season 2 arc. Artemis season 2 arc was all just personal growth of, am I human? Am I fae? Do I hate myself? Do I hate everybody else? Like, because she was a very, very cloistered person that second time I played her. And this season was just madness. This season was just madness, right? So a lot of letting people, like, she kind of, I think if I bring her back, I play her almost as an NPC, right? I play her as an older and calmer and like, I am here to help you succeed kind of character. If I play her that way, I might play her like daughter or something like that. But that's only if Night Hollow exists. If Night Hollow doesn't exist, I'm gonna play something totally fucking different. I don't know. Yeah. But that's the big thing. Like, so the gate, right? You know, have you seen the gate, the Arcadian gate? It's an Arcadian offering a bargain to pass through to the hedge, right? That's an Arcadian. That's a god, right? It's a god in its own domain. It's the god, the ferryman. It's kind of based on the Greek myth, right? The Greek myth of the ferryman. But that's who that is. And he says, 10 years of service, you bring me the souls I desire, like the souls I deserve, so I can take them where they're supposed to go. Right? And from what I'm understanding, that gate's gonna be there still, right? It is a gate to the hedge, but you have to pass through the Arcadian, through the ferryman's realm first. It's kind of a big old, like, spooky middle finger to, like, all of the group. Like, it was like it was a very bittersweet ending, right? It was like, you get what you want with a cost, which is what the Fae story has been. You get what you want with a cost. There's always a cost, and you have to pay it, and you're going to be fucking miserable the whole goddamn time. Because I don't know what you guys were playing, but we were playing World of Darkness, and World of Darkness is a horribly sad setting. Like, it's a fucking Wendigo, and fucking talk about church grims and shit like that. Like, well, don't everybody all talk at once.
Welcome back.
I'll just sit there ominously. Holy crap.
Yes, as I disappear into the dark in the count.
Yeah, no worries.
Well,
it was a good season.
While you were thinking,
New.
Next one will be just as good.
while you were thinking, we think Teller wants to get this done tonight.
Alright, well, you better get on
Tonight
it,
or
baby.
tomorrow?
I know. She said. I think she said she wanted to prepare for something. Like
Yeah, I could have just prepared this whole time. I'm just gonna go prepare now.
No, excuse me, this is something Kenji has to do. What the fuck? Wow, Kenji, go get on that shit.
No, she wanted to prepare.
Yeah,
I can
you
do
know,
this
not having to
anytime.
like
I'm
change
not
forms or anything.
strange
you know,
to doing
since I'm
weird
sick
fucking
and I
shit.
gotta get really tall afterward.
Go!
Hmm?
We're waiting for you. Go!
Oh wait, oh yeah.
Oh my
Get.
fucking god!
Where am I going?
I don't know.
You said you needed to prepare. Go prepare for
I have a
things.
private spot.
Oh, you need like mentally. You need to prepare.
Private.
Yeah,
I thought you needed to
need a
grab
private
stuff.
spot.
There are some houses on the right side as you come out. They're all empty.
No, they're not there anymore.
Oh, they're not? Never mind.
Roman might have headbutt them into oblivion.
Classic Roman.
Tree.
Why is there blood in the pool? That would be fine.
Big tree. Okay, that's fine. All right, cool. Big tree, you're gonna go.
Why
She's
not?
already left for the big tree.
Yes.
Oh no! The library! My library! Everything's a mess in here!
Wait, what happened? What the fuck happened in here?
Demons.
What do you mean demons?
We have both a demonic curse and a ghost haunting, okay?
What have I missed?
A lot. My poor beautiful books. Okay, super rude.
What is?
Gotta come down to my height.
Okay. Never mind then. You alright?
Yeah, think for a moment. 1 sec, sorry.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Fix it.
Listen, I have one thing to offer when it comes to souls, and Taylor can already do. But hey, it looks like we don't actually need to do anything. Kenzie and Taylor will do process by themselves. Listen, this does not classify as a fire, okay? Don't give me that look. It's not a fire. Calm down. Relax. Get in water. Kenzie, you want in pool?
Give me a minute, I'm thinking.
Think about this pool. I love the floaties. They're very nice. They're nice when you use them.
I float on the surface of the water. It's fine. No. What? What? Get out of here with your shit.
You said the F word.
You know, I'm gonna start kicking you when you bat me.
No, you won't.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure?
Pretty sure. Listen, you do. You do not want to start escalating violence. Does not end well for you.
You were the one who started the violence, anyways. It's not my fault.
It's
that
okay
you're
when I
afraid of
do
the
it.
threats. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
And why is that?
Because I say so.
That is incorrect. You are wrong.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, you know why you deserve it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't deserve shit except praise for my beauty and wit.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You're very sharp-wit.
Mm-hmm. Biting, you might say.
Cutting words.
Mm-hmm. Comes from my sharp tongue. I like to give lashings with them. Tongue lashings.
What's up? Oh no, I'm not wet.
Aha.
Should not have chosen violence.
I didn't. You did.
Ow! She bit me! Why are you biting? Do not bite.
Don't dunk. You don't know, maybe I'll drown.
This for biting.
Even a crit success doesn't cover it though, but damn.
Ow! No biting.
No dunking.
Biting unfair.
Is it?
Yes. Must accept fate with dignity.
It is a dignified bite, what can I say?
No such thing.
I'm not the one screaming, ow!
Well, I do this to humor you. You know that brand pain threshold very high.
Uh-huh.
So I put on a little bit of theater. I do a little bit of role play. So you not feel bad about. Why?
I don't have a reason. Because I wanted to. Rude. Rude.
This pool was a great idea. Have you noticed significantly smaller number of fires since pool was here? Coincidence?
Maybe.
I think numbers speak for themselves.
I'm too short for this. I think so. I think I'm gonna call it, guys. You guys have a good